What's going on YouTube? This is Adam Lasher and I'm here to make this video and tell you about Afrezza, the new diabetic inhaler that replaces fast-acting insulin. You breathe it in. It comes in 4 and 8 unit packets. I got a free sample from my doctor the other day. They come in little packets like this. Basically, pull it out. What's great about this is, in my experience and the experience that I've seen other people use, once again, I'm not a doctor, I'm not endorsed by any of this stuff. I'm just a guy who found out a way to get it when it was brand new. You simply take this little cartridge right here. And if you can see, it's got some little flakes in there, right? Yeah. You basically load it in this plastic whistle. This is nothing but plastic. And you're basically putting it in. Oh, here we go. And when you close it, it kind of pushes the seal over, so it's no longer a vacuum. So now it's completely open, and I'm going to show you how simple it is basically to use this. You basically exhale. I don't even know how long you're supposed to hold it. I'm sure it says on the box somewhere 7 seconds or 5 seconds. But long story short, you want to get a big breath, get it in there. In my experience, it has dropped me this morning. I woke up, I was 160. I've been taking it for about 24 hours. I haven't used this guy in 24 hours. Still using the 24-hour though. And this morning I woke up, I was 160, my blood sugar, and I took this, and within an hour, maybe an hour and 20 minutes, this is the 4 unit that I used, I went down to 117. Now that's my Dexcom. You know, I have my little blood glucose meter saying to recalibrate it. So uncalibrated, it went from 160 to 117 after I checked my blood, and I was the same as my Dexcom said, even though it wasn't fully calibrated. It said I was 130. So in general, it's going to bring me, I've heard other people say it brings them down 50 units. That's what I've heard from my other friend, Afrezza user on Twitter. A little bit bigger guy in shape dude. So I guess for average male, you know, 200 pounds, somewhere around there, 190, maybe a little over, expect maybe 40 to 50 units. That's just my experience. Once again, I'm not a doctor, so don't quote me on anything. Great thing about this, it works rapidly. Within minutes, your blood sugar starts going down, not at a super fast downward rate, but kind of a diagonally down. And within the hour, you should be leveled off about like 50 units lower. The reason why I like this so much more is because what happens when we take this insulin, even though I love you guys because I've been using it for, you know, my whole life pretty much. This takes an hour to kick in. This is already done getting you where you need to be in the hour. So by the time this kicks in and starts working and starts bringing you down, this has already got you where you need to be. And that's really important because with this insulin, unfortunately, when you take it, if I'm about to eat this mac and cheese for breakfast, folks, yeah, that's nothing but straight fat, cheese, and carbs. I'm doing it to prove a point, and also I like it. But if I were to, my blood sugar is normal right now. I'm, what did it say it was? I said I was 117. Where'd my meter go? Oh well, point is, let's just say I'm, whatever I am, I'm 117, 120, 130. I haven't, here it is, let's go find it. Okay, so this is what it looks like this morning. So as if you can see, I know there's a horrible glare right there. Can I block the glare? I don't know how I can block the glare, let's see. Yeah, so that is, as you can see, those are pretty much flat level lines. That dip that you see is when I woke up at 160 at 11, and by 12:15, 12 o'clock, I was kind of leveled off at 120. That's great, but now I want to eat and have breakfast. I know I wake up late, guys. I'm a musician. No one's going to pay me to go sing songs at 8 o'clock in the morning, and I don't want to. So I just took this and haven't really dropped at all. I mean, maybe, but not really, just kind of staying the same. So it's going to work faster. It's going to bring me down, and I'm going to be able to eat this right away. And the good news is about this is that if you do go high, it brings you down faster than anything I've ever seen. And not only does it bring you down, when it brings you down, it keeps you in a straight line. That's the really important thing that I think is great about this, because for me, that gets rid of my overcorrecting, overcalculating. I've been a diabetic since I've been in 3rd grade. I'm 27 now. So one of my big issues is my blood sugar is all over the place, just like everyone else's. You know, it's day-to-day stuff that happens. But my big issue is because I've had it so long and I tend to think I know everything, I end up just kind of, you know, I'm sure like most of you guys do, guessing and estimating. And a big issue that I have is that if I know my blood sugar's high, or let's say my blood sugar is normal and I want to eat food, if I take the correct amount, I got to wait forever to eat. Or I can eat, except that my blood sugar is going to be high, and hopefully maybe it'll be smooth in a couple hours. But then you got to eat again, so what's the whole point? So you just do this endless Gatorade, nuke insulin, whatever. Or, you know, whatever the health thing that you do is. But the good thing with this is that I'm not overcorrecting. You really only have the choice of taking 4 units and 8 units as of now. This is a sample pack given to me by my doctor, so I'm only using the half packs. And the half packs, which is 4 units, 4 or 8, is what's actually bringing me about 40 to 60 units, or blood units. What is that? I don't even know the term. But it doesn't matter because I got this thing now, right? So check it out. Obviously, I'm not a doctor, so, you know, don't go breaking into any Walgreens and take it on my advice. Talk to your doctor. I was fortunate enough to find out about this because of doing American Idol and wearing a Dexcom on my strap. So luckily, I've been able to just receive a bunch of emails from a bunch of people around the world, mostly the US, about being diabetic and hearing from different doctors and different test patients. When the person who introduced me to this is a man named Sam, who I believe was on the test trials and used this. Met up with him, had lunch, saw it for my own eyes. Definitely wanted to try it, but figured that wasn't a good idea because, you know, I'm not a doctor and you shouldn't be trying it from people. Just go talk to your doctor, get a free sample just like I did. As soon as I found out about it, and I'll open this up just so you can see. So I've already used it. That's the cartridge, right? Super easy. As soon as I found out about it, I told my doctor. It is brand new, approved by the FDA. Maybe it's been out for a month. Not a lot of people know about it yet. When I found out about it, my doctor was in the process of getting the equipment and the gear. And up until the other day, I just decided to call and say, you know what, I'm going to see if he has it yet. And sure enough, the day that I called, he said they were getting it the very next day. So yesterday, I went in. 2 days made the appointment. Yesterday, went in, picked it up. Super easy. It's literally the easiest thing you can do in terms of diabetic. You don't have to take a shot. You just load in the cartridge. I'll show you what that looks like. Drop it in. Breathe in. I'm going to be eating a lot of mac and cheese, so I'm actually going to take 2 of them. I got to go to the fridge and grab one. You do have to keep these refrigerated, just like other insulin, you know, and you can have it out for 10 days if you're going to use it right away. So obviously, you do go through these things pretty fast. I've used, how much have I used? I don't know, maybe there's 3 in each, so there's 12 units per a whole thing, but this is only 4 units at a time. When I guess if you're prescribed this, to my understanding, you do get the 8 packs as well, which would be a full meal. So right now, even though I'm going to eat maybe this whole mac and cheese, I'll probably take 2 of them. The good thing about this, what I love, is that even if you do mess up and your blood sugar is high, God forbid you get up to 300 or high 200s or, you know, higher than that, it works faster than other insulin. And not only that, it doesn't make you crash. Wherever it goes, it stays. So like, let's say you do take too much and you end up being 50. Well, you're going to be 50. And if you see once you've leveled off at 50, you're not going to be doing this. You're going to just do that. So you can eat a little bit, push it up to whatever, and then, you know, but my understanding and experience so far, it has been way better. I know there's a lot of concerns about people breathing and not being able to use it for children at this point. I don't see why it wouldn't work for children. Once again, not a scientist, not a doctor. I'm sure, you know, it's a brand new drug. They want to make sure everything goes smoothly. So far, so good. Really enjoying it. I've have friend using it, reporting that his A1Cs are on the low 5s. Someone like myself, I've never passed out. Luckily, I've never had any seizures. I've had it since I was 3rd grade. But nevertheless, my blood sugar can be anywhere from 40 to 300, depending on if I mess up or I run late. Yesterday, on the way to get this product, I found my car outside with the mirror broken off. So End up going to CVS, trying to duct tape a Hello Kitty mirror to my car. Long story short, my blood sugar's 300 because I forgot to take my Lantus and, you know, whatever, trying to do that to get my doctors on time. So use this thing, started working immediately within maybe like, I think they say 15 minutes, but for me, honestly, like I'll breathe this thing and maybe like within the next, you know, 5-minute increment on your, if you do use Dexcom or whatever system you use, I don't know about other ones, but immediately you can see it start to drop in a little bit, a couple units at a time, goes down diagonally within an hour, straight line. I'm going to stop talking because I'm hungry and I want to eat whatever I want and actually be healthy doing it. So enjoy, folks, and I'm going to let you know what happens if anything changes.